Shit, I was hoping that it would like get rid of chat, but it didn't. Hi, welcome back. If you're watching the VOD, welcome. This is the um, this is the announcement stream for, well, not the announcement stream because we've already seen it. This is the reveal stream, I guess, for the actual physical items of merchandise. Um, we've been goofing around for about 20 minutes here, and I didn't. The purpose of this VOD is basically just get you the information to show you the stuff if you missed the stream. So I didn't want you to have to sit through like 25 minutes of goofball shit. So I just cut all that out. It'll be like in the Twitch VOD if you really want to go see that. It wasn't anything important, though, I promise. So we have got five, obviously, five pieces of merch here to show you. You've probably already seen them. Like, you've seen like the renders of them because that'll be the thumbnail of the video if for whatever reason you haven't seen it, but I don't know. Hello? Thank you. Yep, five things for 5 years. That was the goal. Um, that was the plan for all of this. So obviously, we had the reveal of the items and the announcement of the merchandise about a month and a half ago for my on the day of my fifth anniversary. It took it took about 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks for um after I actually submitted the orders for the merchandise, for the test merchandise, I should say. It took about 3 or 4 weeks for it to get to me. Um, and then I just hadn't. Well, this was supposed to be last week, but then I was having some medical issues, so we had to push it back. Anyway, we are gonna go through everything. Um, I'm gonna go tell you what. We'll go from small to big. I think that makes sense. Is this? I feel like there's one or two things here that's like the big ticket item that everybody wants to see, so we'll save that for last. So we will start first with. Oh, I should have like something I could put this on. I should have thought about this. Uh, hang on a sec. You know what? Forget it. Yeah. Uh, I cannot execute. Okay. Well, here is the pin. The pin. Now, can we get that to focus? Can we get this? Here it. Let me see if I can. Can I put it down here? That's not gonna work. Give me one sec. I can figure this out. I didn't think about this. Hold on. I wonder if that would work. Hey, can you help me? It's not magnetic. Shit ass fuck. Well, that's okay. I'll just hold it up for a few minutes. Here it is again. This is the acrylic pin. As you can see, it is a pin. It insert the far that is actually a pin. Um, it will come with the pin stopper. Obviously, this one I chose a pink heart um, because that was there's only a couple of options that they had, and hearts was one of them. And I thought pink. They didn't have red. I don't think they didn't have red or white, so I just thought pink would be fine. Um, so whatever. And like heart's kind of like a sort of a little secondary motif, I guess I have. So I felt like, I mean, there's literally a heart on the V-wing because it's a secondary motif. This is the V-wing. Obviously Ryan designed this, as he is the father of all V-wings. The design. Um, this pin is 2.5 inches. Could you please get out of the light? This pin is 2.5 inches. And it's a pin. I think it turned out super well. I think I talked about this a little bit before. This was initially intended to be a metal pin, but due to ordering restrictions, we can get out of the like order due to ordering restrictions. We unfortunately were not able to go through with that. I'm not facing the microphone. Here we go. Due to ordering restrictions, we were not able to go through with that. So this is what we've got here now. I think it turned out really great, and I hope you guys will like this. This is part of the set, obviously. Just to reiterate, in case it wasn't made clear before, um, this is an all or nothing sort of a deal. There is no option to purchase individual items. Like you can't just buy a pin. You have to get the whole set. I thought about I thought about allowing that, but the logistics of that was like unironically like 50 times more difficult for me to do. Because like if there's one item to order, which is to say everything all in one box, that means that I only have to get one kind of box. I only have to figure out one kind of shipping. I only have to like, do you know what I mean? Like everybody will get the same shit, right? If I allowed everybody to order each item individually, then not only would I have to price every item individually and also figure out what they would I would have to price every item individually, and I would have to like figure out what the bundle costs, then determine like all kinds of shit. And then it's like, well, this person ordered this and that, and this person ordered that and this. Like then there's like dozens and dozens of like potential combinations of orders, which means that there's a lot more logistics that would have to be done by myself in terms of figuring out shipping and box sizes and labels and all kinds of crap. And considering that I already barely know what I'm doing here, I sorry, but I didn't want to deal with that. So this is an all or nothing deal. You get everything, or you don't buy it. So maybe next time we do this, I'll be more comfortable with allowing that kind of stuff. But for now, it was too complicated. Um, it was just too complicated for me to want to be able to deal with it. Next item on the list, let's do the photo card. This is a 54 by 85 millimeter photo card. This is the one that Aaron drew. Can I get it in the there? Okay. Um, I think it turned out very nice. Um, it has rounded edges. It'll fit in your wallet. I have a photo card, not this one actually. I have a photo card of one of my Oshis, and I put it in my wallet. I sized this basically based on that. Actually, do I have my wallet present? That's okay. Yeah, exactly. Now, there was a slight misunderstanding, I think, when I ordered these for the test items. And so this is double-sided in that both sides are the same thing. That is not how this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be one-sided, and then the other side is supposed to be blank, and I will sign the back of it. I will put some little signature on the back. So everybody, I should have put that on there. I could fix that in the listing really quick before we send it live. Um, so these will all have my signature on them. Um, I wonder if I should ask people if they want. What if I should ask guys if you want the signature on the back or if you want me to sign the actual art? I could fix that really quick. I could do that, or I can see if there's some kind of. But yeah, it'll have a little signature on the back. Um, this is what it will look like. You get one of these, and that will be included obviously in the set. Next bonus item is The keychain. Okay, I need you to like. No, I need you to like. Still. The keychain. The keychain. This keychain is 3 inches. A little bit bigger than um the pin. As you can see, it is a keychain. It has a one of these little clasps on it. The clasp is white because I thought that would be most suitable based on the colors that they had to offer. And this is Pabs made this, by the way. This is Pabs's art. On the back is a reverse, which has the another V on it, the red and white one. So this is her only. This is the only time she's allowed to be in here. So it's 2-sided, and both sides look good. We made sure that they weren't fucking backwards, and it took a lot of fucking struggle from me and Paps to make sure that that was right. So it's 2-sided, and everybody gets one of these too. Um, Almost done. All right. Next is, let's see if I can just like put it here. I'll just put it. How do we want to do this? Next is the acrylic standee. Can we focus on this a little bit? Can we? The acrylic standee. It's kind of hard to. Hopefully you can see it. Okay. This is Luna's art. This is Luna's contribution. This is technically double-sided, but the other side is just a reverse, like how most standees work. So the other side is backwards, so you probably don't want to display that side. Um, this okay. So this item will be a little bit different than what you're seeing here now. Not in terms of the art, but the size. I measured a little bit wrong when I ordered this originally. Um, and so she's a little short and a little not as wide as she should have been. Um, so the actual dimensions of the version that you guys will receive will be 154 centimeters tall by 57 centimeters wide, which should be the widest point. Um, I She lost 5 centimeters accidentally because I measured something wrong. So I made a dumb mistake that was super obvious, which is that I didn't include um the like the portion that actually goes into the stand. I didn't include that. Um, I mean centimeters. I mean millimeters. Would it? Yes, I mean millimeters. Do I mean millimeters? How big is a centimeter? I mean millimeters. Sorry, I didn't put millimeters. I fucking didn't put millimeters on the reference that I'm reading off of. Um, yeah, it's gonna be five. Yeah, it's gonna be 5 feet tall. Yes, it's gonna be 145 centimeters by 57 centimeters millimeters. 145 millimeters by 57 millimeters. It'll look in terms of size. It'll look a little bit more closely to this one in terms of its size. This one is just a little small, and I think it kind of muddles the details a little bit because it's so small. And so we're just going to increase the size of it a little bit because when I measured this one, I based it off the measurements of this one, which I didn't have anything. I didn't make this. I didn't have anything to do with this, and I forgot to include the size of the portion that goes into the base. So I this ended up a few millimeters too short, and because then I'm increasing the height, then I have to increase the width a little bit as well. Um, So the version that you guys receive will be a little bit bigger than this, but other than that, it'll look exactly the same. So you'll just get a slightly, hopefully, a slightly better version of this. Hopefully, I don't fuck that up, because that would suck if I did that. Also, the base is 60 by 60. If you care about that. And finally, the big ticket item. Some say the, this fat little fucking thing. Look at this thing. This is a keychain. It is 10 centimeters tall, and it is allergic to milk, so don't put it in milk. Um, the version that you guys get will be a little different from this one in a couple of ways. This was the hardest, I think, thing for us to do, because nobody who worked on this has ever worked on a plushie before. We tried to follow I mean, we did follow the pattern that they gave us, and it turned out very well. But now that I have it in my hand, there's a couple of little things that we are going to change about it, so you guys will get a slightly different version. I don't. It's There's too much light in the room for you guys to be able to see this on camera, but her ahoge is supposed to be here, and there's a seam right here, and so it got cut off. So there's you literally cannot see. You can kind of see it there. It got cut off, so only part of it is shown because the other half got cut into the like into the seam. So we're probably just gonna move it over to the sort of the side of her head, like over here. Kind of like how it looks here on me, like on my head as I'm sitting here talking to you. Um, I realized that like everybody sort of puts it at a different place. I think technically it's supposed to be in the middle of her head, or like sort of towards the center of her head, like sort of like on the crown of her head. Like Tabs put it back here on the back of my head, and some people put it like sort of off to the side or whatever. So we're just gonna put it kind of off to the side, kind of like how it is on the keychain, where it's sort of off to the side here. We're just gonna put it over here to the side so that you can see it better. It's not gonna stick up or anything like that. It's literally just gonna be like a drawing. Like it's just gonna be like a drawing of her. Okay, but so you can actually see it. Number two, now that we sort of understand better how the like where the head sits on it, we are going to take the V1 and the logo and just move them down a little bit, because her head kind of gets really too close to them and it kind of doesn't look super great. Um, and so we're just going to move those down a little bit so that they're a little bit more clear, like of the neckline. So the version again that you get will just be a little bit better than this one looks. Nothing will be changing about the design, like the face or anything, the colors or anything like that. Just a little bit, just moving a few things around a little bit so that she looks a little bit nicer for you guys. Um, and that'll be it. So that's why you'll see it on the like because I didn't want to wait for another like 6 weeks to get the designs changed and then reorder them and then wait for those to come back in and then make sure that those were right, because that would delay this whole thing for like another 2 months. We are just going to roll with these and then make the changes on the actual final order version, and then hope that that doesn't blow up in my face, which sounds irresponsible now that I say it out loud, but that's what we're gonna do. Um, so you will see on the like when I show you the actual listing to buy this shit, it will literally say like actual image or actual items may vary slightly, and that is because this and this will be slightly different, and this technically too. Although you can't see that this is double sided in the reference pictures, so I didn't even really have to mention it to you guys. Um, the other thing to note is the colors might look different to you. Obviously, you are looking at these through a monitor. Well, you're looking at it through a monitor through my camera, which isn't the best camera necessarily in the entire world. So the colors will maybe look a little bit different in real life. I'm looking at them with my own eyes in real life, not through the camera, and the camera has a kind of like a bloom to it. But the colors in them on real life, they all look great. Like they all look like the way they should look. But just for just for the sake of saying it, these will look a little bit slightly different than they look on. Like they will look slightly different when you actually have them in your hand. That's a pretty standard thing. I feel like every time I see VTuber merch or really anything, it just says that like it may slightly look different. Manufacturing and colors, and monitors and shit like that. So oh yeah, Fossey made this. This was Fossey's work. I didn't say that. This is Foss. Um, which again is in the reference stuff. So Plushy, double-sided keychain, photo card, acrylic pin, standee. Entire set again will be sold as one item. There's no fucking like it's that's it. It's getting sold as one item. The price for this set, I think I already said this, but I'll say it again since this is the video, is $50. So this is 50 United States dollars. Plus shipping um comes out because I can't control that. Well, I kind of actually the thing is, I'll tell you the truth is I did control the shipping. I didn't make it free, but I did make it probably way cheaper than I'm gonna be spending the money on to ship. Um, so I think I'm kind of doing you guys sort of a solid here on that. Shipping, international shipping is $10. Domestic shipping in the United States is $5. So you're looking at either 55 US dollars plus tax, which I cannot control. Tax thing is not me. I have no say in that matter. 55 United States dollars plus tax, or 60 United States dollars plus tax. Um, and if you want multiple, I don't know why you would, but if you do order more than one set, which you can do, I guess, then um I think the shipping increases by like half. Like it's like one and a half times like the shipping cost or something like that. You know what? I'll tell you what. If you like, for whatever reason, if you want more than one of a specific thing, like if you for some reason really want two keychains or like two of the photo card or something like that, if you really really want that, um then just DM me. We can work it out. I might charge you a little bit extra or something. Um, but like if you like I don't know what circumstance that you would want that in, but if you're like I really want everything and I want two of this specific item because I don't allow for multiple sets, like multiple sales, or like individual sales. I mean, we can talk about it. If you really, really, really only want one thing, you can come and talk to me about it, and we can work something out. I won't say no to that. We'll just have to like figure that out. I only just didn't want to put it all up on the website as 5 individual listings plus then like a merch pack and a bundle, whatever the fuck. Because again, like there's so much BS, and I don't necessarily want to encourage making my life more difficult than it has to be. But if you have a thing, and you're like, I really really only want this one thing, and I absolutely don't want any of this other shit, yeah, that's fine. You can just DM me about it. We'll figure it out. Or if you want multiples of something, we can figure that out too, I guess. If you are one of the artists who contributed to this, which is Ryan, Aaron, Luna, Pabs, and Voss, do not, I repeat, do not submit an order yet. I pretty sure I told everybody this, but I'll say it again for the artists. You will have the specifically special option of either if you only want the thing that you made, I will send it to you for free because you made it, or if you do want the whole merch set, I will give you a $10 discount so that you're essentially getting your item for free. Um, So if you're an artist, if you're one of the artists who contributed to the event, to the merchandise, please do not submit a general order. Please come and DM me, or I will DM you, or you know what? Actually, you DM me, because I don't want to like assume, because maybe you don't even want this shit in the first place. But come and DM me and let me know if you either want just your own item, or you want um the whole merch set, and I will either we will make some sort of alternate listing for you guys to buy that at a discount, or um we'll just do it like a sort of off the books sort of a way where it's just like you just send me the money and then I just send you the item. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that I'm not worried about, because the only thing I would have to keep track of in that is just 5 people. Um, so that's not something that I specifically have to worry too much about. So I'm okay with doing that. For everybody else, you are going to go order it. I'm going to change a few quick things here. Is there a variant? Okay, I need to change. Let me change one little thing here. Okay, that should be fine. Let me I'm about to like hit click, like I'm about to like hit go on this bad boy. I just want to make sure that everything looks good. Because I didn't think about changing that right now. I have administrator access. Could you stop hacking with me, please? Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we are ready. So here's how this is gonna work. Um, I'm about to show you guys the link for the merch, and where is the fucking item description? This will also bring you to there's like the reference photos that I took as well, like for the listing. Um, I'm just going to read this off of the listing itself, and you can read this at your perusal as well. Every product here will be hand packed by me. Um, I will be so once the ordering period comes and goes, I will order all of the merchandise that everybody has bought from the provider that makes them, and then they will all be delivered to my house, and then I will be personally hand packing all of your merchandise in boxes and shipping them out myself. Um, while supplies last, I will also include a free set of these stickers from last year's anniversary collection. I'm sure most of you, not all of you, already have those stickers, but I have so fucking many of them. I don't really remember why I got so fucking many of these, but I have so many stickers, guys. So I'm just going to offload them as many as I can onto you. So you will get a free copy of the stickers from last year. No extra charge. Products may vary slightly from the reference images. We said that already. The ordering period will begin today. People are shooting off fireworks outside already. The ordering will begin today and will run until August 31st. At that point, orders will close. So you have about 2 months, about 60 something days to order the merchandise, after which I will be closing the orders. I do not plan to reopen the orders. I might change my mind about that later, but as it stands right now, the current plan is to have a 60-day order window, basically a pre-order window. After that 60 days are up, I will tally up how much stuff you have all collectively ordered, and I will order it, and then I will ship it to you. Orders will begin shipping probably about 4 to 6 weeks after the closing the period ends. Um, so again, end of August is when orderings will close. Either August 31st or September 1st, I will tally everything up and make the order. Then, like I said, it takes about 4 weeks for them to make the stuff and send it to me because they do have to make it all, and it comes from China, I believe. So that obviously international travel time, and then it'd just be a matter of me having to you know, go out and make sure I have boxes and packing material for everything, and then hand packing however many of these there is, and then sending them all out in the mail. So, 4 to 6 weeks after the ordering period closes, orders should ship out, and that would mean that you will probably get your orders within however the fuck long USPS takes to deliver them, which will, I don't know, a week or so, or some shit like that. Um, and then whatever the fuck that is for international folks as well. This is allowing. I've said it pretty much already, but I will allow international shipping because I have many international fans. Um, and hopefully that should all be fine. I feel like that went okay last time with the stickers, so hopefully that should all be good. But that'll be the rub. So you guys will probably actually get your hands on this. I mean, that'll probably be. I mean, I guess it'll be October or November until you guys actually are able to get your hands on this stuff. So that I know that's a long time. But I do want to make sure that everybody has an ample opportunity to be able to order the merchandise because I am only planning on doing this all in one go. Um, so I thought about giving everybody 30 days, but I thought that there's lots of stuff going on in the next 30 days, and not all of us may be able to come up with, 50, $60 in the next month. And I want to make sure everybody who wants one can get one. Um, so 60 days for the ordering. So nobody's broke at the end of like Evo or off Kai or whatever the hell. Also, the end of August is around when my birthday is, so I guess that kind of works out in a weird way. But that is it. That is basically the up and down of it. Tell you what, before I let you guys start ordering, I will open the floor to any questions that anybody has about orders or the merch or anything on topic that I can answer for you or clarify so that we're make sure we're all on the same page here because I really want to make sure we're all on the same page on this. Let me preempt some actually. Obviously you will have to give information um from me to me, so I can mail these to you. However, your information will be basically sent through like Big Cartel, which is the provider that we're using here. And so there's virtually zero chance of you doxing yourself to me. Obviously, I will have to see your real names and your addresses, but I will not know who is who unless I guess I already know your real name or already know your address. But that's not doxing then because I would already know who you are anyway. Um, and I'm not gonna remember that shit anyway. So this is more professional than the sticker stuff last year where I had to kind of bullshit my own way to making sure that I'm not doxing you guys to myself. But this is just like ordering from any business online or any kind of like indie store. Um, I'm not going to store your personal information and I won't know who you are unless you tell me who you are. So I don't even think there's any part in this where you could like communicate anything to me. I don't know if you can leave like notes for the seller or whatever. If you can, I mean, I guess you fucking can if you want to. Like, if there's an opportunity to do that, I guess you can. But like, if you don't want me to know who you are, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be fine. I'm actually more worried about doxing myself to you guys. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Um, um, what else? Something else I wanted to say. Um, what was it? I guess it wasn't important. Oh, payments. Big Cartel accept payments in a variety of sources: debit cards, credit cards, PayPal, Stripe, Klarna. I think you can use Shop. There's also several like pay in four options that are available. That I have set up if you want to do that. Um, like if you don't want to drop the whole $60 and you want to do the pay in four thing, I mean that's up to you, right? Like I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to do. Um, so there should be a payment. There should be enough payment methods that hopefully everybody has at least one method they can use to purchase the goods. If for whatever fucking reason you cannot purchase the goods through the store and you want to purchase them, I guess you can come and talk to me and we'll figure something out. I don't know what I don't know if how that could possibly happen. But if it does, I guess come talk to me. We'll see. We'll figure something out. Um, no questions? Any questions? Now's the time. You are. I mean, you can always ask questions later in the server, um, as well. But now's the time if you want to ask questions. No. Okay. All right. Well, then here's what we're gonna do. I How do I want to do this actually? Because this is gonna be the end of the stream, so we're done streaming. Um, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to. I'm not gonna rate anybody because I immediately want to go and get to work on making sure everybody else is aware of all this information. Um, this video still ended up this stream still ended up being like 40 minutes long, so this is gonna take forever to render. I will. Here's what I'll do. I will drop the link for the merch, and I think you. I will drop a link for the merch and end the stream, and then I will open a channel in the server. I will open a channel in the server for anybody who has questions, concerns, or whatever. If you are not in the server, you please come and talk to me on Twitter. DM me on Twitter or at me on Twitter or something. Come find me. Come talk to me. Or I mean, also the Discord link is in the fucking is on my Twitter, so just come join the Discord if you have questions. But I will drop the merch link in chat, and then we will end the stream Well, Jesus, do I want to do that? Okay, I'm gonna drop the merch link. I'm dropping the merch link right now. Let's all click on this and just make sure we can all see it. How about that? And then we'll end stream. I'm gonna put up on. Oops. What? Why did it? Okay, this is what you should be seeing. Yeah, Pabs, obviously don't. Yeah, don't do that. Obviously, or I do that. I mean, yes, do that. This is what you should be seeing. Here are the you have options regarding the photo card if you want it to be signed on the back, if you want it to be signed on the art side, or if you don't want me to sign it at all. This is the only thing on the shop. It's just the one thing. You can also see the reference pictures that I took of the IRL, the real life stuff. King Joe is not included in the set. You cannot purchase King Joe. He is not. He's just here to model. Okay, so everything looks good. Everything looks great. That's awesome. And then I will play us out, and I will see you guys on Discord. See you, everybody.